Hi, Euroman of Euromans Movie Report. This week I watched a film, and it was the film in the next 3 days. It's basically, how the premise of the film is how far will you as the spouse go to save your wife or husband? And it stars Elizabeth Banks and Russell Crowe, and is directed by Paul Haggis, who we knew from the Oscar-winning Crash of 2004, the movie title Crash, not Crash at the Oscars, of course. And the film is basically that Russell Crowe, he plays this college professor, and Elizabeth Banks is his wife, and they have a small son, and they live in American suburbia. And then one day, the film originally starts with, we see that Russell Crowe and Elizabeth Banks, they're together with some relatives, and we see that at a dinner at a restaurant, and we are introduced to that Russell Crowe's wife character's wife is basically a loudmouth, a female frogmouth. She can't keep her temper down. She's an obnoxious hacking biatch. Basically, I don't like her. And then she raises her voice all the time, and she's just like a man who wants to get in a fist fight, using the smallest remarks from the other opposing party. And after this scene, Elizabeth Banks and Russell Crowe, characters will return home, and the next day there's a knock on the door, and it's the police. And the police arrests Russell Crowe's character's wife and puts her in jail for murder after a trial, of course. And of course, Russell Crowe's character is distressed, but I would say getting rid of that obnoxious hag, which I would be so pleased, because she's very unappealing, the wife's character, and I wouldn't ruin my if that had been real life and I had been Russell Crowe's character, I would have let that hag rot in prison, because she wasn't a nice person to begin with, in my opinion. She was controlling, she was a loudmouth, and but that's just me. But basically, when the years pass and their little son, he grows up, and then Russell Crowe's character, he decides to spring his wife from prison, and that's basically it. The remainder of the film, you follow his preparations to spring his wife from the film. Not the film. He should have sprung himself from the film, because it wasn't a good film, but I was entertained. But basically, then there's a small cameo by Brian Dennehy, who hasn't had so many roles these last couple of years, but you can see he's getting old. He plays the father of Russell Crowe's character. So basically, the movie, first of all, it was too long, and they should have attempted to make Russell Crowe's wife's character a more likable person, because the single mother which Russell Crowe's character meets just before he's gonna spring his wife from prison, she's much more appealing than Russell Crowe's wife's character. So that was a bit stupid by the writers. And generally, it was an okay film. It wasn't as good as, for instance, the old film from around the early 1990s, The Fugitive, starring Harrison Ford, which was much more entertaining than this one. But it was okay, and but they should have shortened the film and had attempted to make Russell Crowe's character's wife more appealing. The best thing about the film, in my opinion, was, of course, the short cameo by Liam Neeson, who plays this former criminal who has written a book about how to break out of prison, and he does the best job. Does the best job in the film, acting-wise, for that matter. Yeah. So to sum it up, the character portrayed by Elizabeth Banks was not very likable. They should have changed that. And the movie was too long, but if you look past that, it was okay. So if I'm gonna rate this film, I would say 3 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. So that's it. This is Euroman of Euromans Movie Report signing off. And of course, again, if you would like to donate to the show, then go to PayPal and donate. My handle is euroman28@gmail.com. You can read it in the description of the video. That's it. Take care. I'll see you later in the next video. Bye.